So before we start this week, I've got a bit of a bone to pick with Jack the Jobber. Now if you saw last week's fast count, and I very much doubt you did considering the viewing figures, Jack called me the self-proclaimed king of WTF. Self-proclaimed? You see, there was a time when three of us did the WTF Moments. I did Raw, Jack did SmackDown, and a third WhatCulture writer took care of pay-per-views. And because I'm the best to do at those articles, you the fans crown me your king of WTF. I'm better than Jack, and I'm better than that other guy. That'll always be the case. And just because Jack's a bitter, petulant 5-year-old child, he can't accept that I'm better than him. He needs to say that I waltzed into WhatCulture.com and proclaimed myself the king of WTF. That's just wrong. He's lied to you. And with that out the way, here's this week's WTF Moments. CM Punk appeared in the opening montage, which obviously meant that he was returning on last night's show. You know, given the fact he returned to WWE.com and the fact that the show was in Chicago last night, he was definitely going to appear. The Undertaker's choke on Vince McMahon was cut out of the opening montage. It's almost as if WWE realised how hypocritical they'd been. Titus O'Neil was suspended for 60 days for merely grabbing the boss's arm, yet Taker didn't have any sort of repercussions for grabbing his neck. There are actual human beings that buy that Chris Jericho lighty up jacket. I don't know anymore. WhatCulture sign number 1, WhatCulture sign number 2, and WhatCulture sign number 3. You keep them coming. Shane said bastard live on Raw and they didn't even bleep it out. Naughty Shane. Oh my god, it's The Undertaker. Oh no, it's Vince. Was last night 2001? Asshole chance at Vince McMahon. I got a bit teary. I've got to admit, I got a bit teary. It reminded me of so much better times. What are those? Shane McMahon's UFC training has not been going well. What on earth were those strikes that he was hitting on those security guards? Kevin Owens nicked JBL's hat and then beat up Neville. He's just the best, isn't he? Sami freaking Zayn!
So The Rock's at WrestleMania, what's he doing?
So new subscribers to the WWE Network are going to get WrestleMania for free. Where were these fancy offers when I signed up back in the day? So Dolph Ziggler told Stephanie McMahon that he single-handedly, pretty much, put the Authority out of business at Survivor Series 2014. You see, that's just not true, is it, Dolph? Sting was there. Lana rocking the double denim? Are her and Ziggler back together? Lana used an actual wrestling move! My fellow highness King Barrett actually wrestled in a match on Raw. I can't believe it. Rusev starting Sami Zayn's Olay chant in a match against Dolph Ziggler? What's that about? Goldust said to R-Truth that why in the blue blazer, would he do something like that? Ooh. Jericho Styles 4. Tyler Breeze had a one-on-one match on Raw. I thought he was buried deeper than the contents of Shane's lockbox. So WWE have been telling us that the Hall of Fame inductees have been broken by certain news outlets. We broke the news on January 21st. Ryback is a bigger troll than Vince McMahon. Now I've just about got used to seeing the big guy doing CM Punk's high knees in the corner, but I certainly did not expect to see him doing the go-to-sleep motion in Chicago. Now I still don't know what to make of this, but Dean Ambrose sold Bray Wyatt's beard. Now what I mean by that is, Bray had Dean in a headlock, and then he rubbed his beard in his forehead, and Dean started screaming really loudly. Wrestling's really real, isn't it? That's it for this week's WTF Moments. I've been King Ross, and you've been my loyal subjects. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.